I told my autistic sister she should mask more after watching her treat our family like garbage, then act sweet around her friends. My sister Lisa is 30 and got diagnosed with autism a few years ago as an adult. It explained a lot about why she'd always been so difficult growing up, but honestly, I think she uses the diagnosis as an excuse to be rude now. I work with special needs kids for a living, and 2 of my best friends are autistic, so I get what masking is. It's exhausting for autistic people to act neurotypical all the time. But Lisa takes it way too far in the other direction. Last month was her birthday, and we were celebrating a day early because it fell on a weekday. My parents and I showed up at her place with gifts, and she barely looked up from her phone when we walked in. We all sat around her living room and started giving her presents. She was literally unwrapping them and tossing them aside without even looking at what they were. My mom got her this really nice sweater she'd been wanting. Lisa opened it, glanced at it for half a second, and threw it on the floor. Then she started complaining. Is that it? I got way more stuff last year. Now I won't have anything to open on my actual birthday. My dad tried to laugh it off, but you could tell he was hurt. I'd spent 2 hours picking out this cookbook she'd mentioned wanting, and she didn't even open it all the way before dropping it. 0 thank you. 0 acknowledgement, just complaints. Then my mom suggested we all go out to dinner at this Italian place Lisa likes. Lisa groaned and said, I don't want to go out. This is so annoying. I can't be bothered with this. She complained the entire drive there, going on about how she was tired and didn't feel like dealing with people. We're her family trying to celebrate her birthday, and she's acting like we're torturing her. Here's where it gets interesting though. What Lisa didn't know was that her boyfriend had secretly invited a few of her friends to meet us at the restaurant. When we walked in and she saw them, she completely transformed. Suddenly she was all smiles and excitement. Oh my God, you guys came. This is so sweet. She started hugging everyone and actually looking at the presents her friends brought her. She held up each gift, thanked them properly, and spent time admiring everything. One of her friends gave her the same kind of cookbook I'd gotten her, and she went on for like 5 minutes about how thoughtful it was. She was laughing, making jokes, being the most pleasant version of herself, like a completely different person from the one who'd been miserable in the car 20 minutes earlier. I sat there watching this whole performance feeling sick to my stomach. After dinner, we all headed back to her place. My parents said they were tired and needed to get going. I could tell they were just done dealing with her attitude, but I wasn't going to let it slide. Why are you guys leaving? Don't you want to hang out? Lisa asked, all innocent. I looked right at her and said, are you serious right now? You were absolutely horrible before dinner. You threw our presents on the floor. You complained about everything. You didn't say thank you once. She got this defensive look on her face. I was just being myself. I thought you understood about my autism. That's when I lost it. Lisa, I just watched you be perfectly pleasant to your friends for 2 hours. You thanked them. You appreciated their gifts. You clearly know how to behave like a decent person. Yeah, because I was masking for them, she shot back. I shouldn't have to mask with my own family. You should be happy I'm comfortable enough to be my real self around you. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. If this is your real self, then maybe you should mask more often, because your real self is rude and ungrateful, and nobody wants to be around that. Her face went bright red. She started yelling about how I didn't understand autism and that I was being ableist. My mom called me later that night saying I was out of line, but I don't think I was. There's a difference between not masking and just being mean to people who love you.